During the 2024 post-budget dialogue organized by NTV and Absa with an objective of dissecting the budget with a view to maximize the opportunity it presents, a number of concerns became clear, seeking the attention of the budget implementers.
You should decrease your appetite on borrowing. The private sector will be boxed or nearly crowded out of the domestic credit market, because once government is borrowing, you know what happens with the interest rates. To finance this ambitious budget, already we are seeing shortfalls from URA. So in your planning, we hope the ambitious growth in domestic revenues will take into consideration the shortfalls that the taxman is experiencing, and the new tax regime that is being proposed in the next financial year will be able to spur consumption in the economy.
Government is borrowing at 16%, and I just checked that out as the PSST was talking about the yields. In certain cases, if you're to do a 20-year bond, because that's the kind of money you invest with, 150 billion shillings, we're talking about 16% minimum. That's the expectation for you as a shareholder. So what usually happens is we get to a scenario where we start asking ourselves, okay, for the private sector, what is the probability of paying back? And in the banking world, it's called loss given default. How much are you likely to lose as you give out this money? What is the cost of doing business? So we start baking that in. And for me, the challenge I'm putting across even to the PSST is to pause and think through what those other countries have gone through to get to where they are.
The economic headwinds, both domestic and external, those are strong factors that actually can interfere with the macroeconomic stability. So going forward, we do not know a number of things. Geopolitical risks increasing. The economic activity locally in the domestic economy is subdued. If you go downtown, you'll see closures of many businesses. How is that reflected in the growth numbers that we are talking about? Cost of living is going up. So for me, the budget speech came out as overly optimistic, but there are certain things that we need to put into perspective to balance the outlook.
According to the Permanent Secretary and Secretary to the Treasury, Ramadhan Ngovi, focus should be directed towards the 4 sectors, which he referred to as the budget ATM.
Number one is still the number one we had as priority this year. Investing in the people of Uganda is our number one priority through education, health and water, sanitation and hygiene. And this is taking a lion's share of the budget. About 10.2 trillion shillings is invested in those areas which are going into enhancing the well-being of Ugandans. Because when you invest in education, you have provided an opportunity equalizer. Many of us, we are what we are because of education, nothing else.
Rachel Nabisubi, NTV Business.